Alright, so this is DCD Plant, just doing a little tutorial on how to set up Chatbot. Um, be showing you how to set it up for Twitch and Mixer if you want. What you're going to want to do, first off, is you're going to go to Streamlabs and you're going to sign in to your account. You're going to go on down here, left pane, go to Chatbot. Okay, you're going to download this right here. This will download Chatbot. Once you get that downloaded and installed, you're going to get this icon to pop up. Obviously, you need to create the shortcut during the installation. What you're going to do is you're going to double click this. It's going to load up. On load up, it might take a minute or two, just depending on how quickly it gets loaded up. I think it takes about 30-40 seconds, so don't be alarmed if it doesn't load up quickly. But you're going to double click it. It's going to load up, and on the first window, you're going to need to put in your TwitchBot credentials, not your Twitch account. So for the DCD people watching, it's the datbotdo account is the username. And you'll sign in with that first, and then you'll be prompted again, and that's where you want to put your main Twitch account. Okay, so that's where you'll put in the DCD Twitch account information. If you accidentally mess that process up at all, you'll still get this window to pop up, and you need to go ahead and check. Once you see this, you won't see this feed. You'll see something like this, right? This top one. This is your bot client connecting, and then your actual main stream account is the streamer client. You won't see the feed. But on this load up, just to make sure, we want to go to connections. Here's your Twitch bot and your Twitch streamer. Just make sure the bot is the correct account and make sure that your Twitch stream is the correct account. If not, you can change it, no worries. And especially if you don't have this auth token here. Okay, so just to give you an example, we'll disconnect both of them, right? So say you messed it up by accident, you put in your actual credentials, and then you just hit generate token if you don't have an auth token, and you'll just sign into your account again, and then you just connect it. And it just syncs up, no problem, and then you're good to go. Okay, so once you have these two connected properly, you're all set to go. And if you go back to your console, you'll see that these populated again. And so just to run through some of this stuff, here's our dashboard. Here's where you can change the title of your game, the game that you're streaming, and then the communities that you want to link to your channel. You hit this little update, title game community button, and it'll do it instantaneously. There's zero lag time. It works on click. And then, you get your list of subscribers here. And then here are your commands. Commands and timers are key. To set one up, you can just add one if you want. You got your settings here. You don't really need to mess with these at all. You can dive into it more if you want, or I can do another video to talk about it. But to edit a specific command, we'll say this datbotdo antlers command. Edit that. So you need to create this if you're a DCD member. You create it and set it up just like this. These two at the top are actually not active right now, ls and commandless. I haven't set them up yet. I'll keep you guys updated on when we're going to set them up, how we're going to set them up, and whatnot. But yeah, so don't worry about the top two. Really just the bottom two right now. So you add it. I'm just going to kind of go through this quickly. You can pause the video to see how it's all set up. Get ready for the antlers, and you just hit submit, and it's done. Same with datbotdo follow us, right? again, just quick little rundown, pause the video so you can get everything correctly. Um, so timers, this is very important. Or sorry, we'll go through the command. Obviously, you can select one, edit, right? You can select one, delete it, or you can toggle the deactivate and activate. Um, but let's keep these two keep these two active. So this one, these are the time commands that the bot just says on demand. Let's go ahead and configure the settings for the whole timers. I've got them set up right now to link timers to commands intervals. So every 5 minutes, as long as there are at least 2 lines of chat that have been said in the last 5 minutes, one of these 3 currently are gonna be posted in the chat with the dat bot though, or your personal bot. And so what you want to do is you're going to want to hit the add button to add this. You can title it whatever you want, okay? But just for clarity purposes, you can make it DBD hyphen antlers. Put this, get ready for the antlers. So every 5 minutes, as long as there are at least 2 messages in the chat, one of these timed commands are gonna populate. So just hit submit. Again, I'm just gonna go through this quickly so you can get all this copied down. Make sure that all of these have a purple check in them. Okay. And if you want, you can make your own custom responses, right? As long as you have this window open, it should work correctly with your stream. Quotes, won't get into quotes. Giveaways, that's all being taken care of with our extension. A song request, that issue has been handled. Queue, again, all done with the extension. The death counter, that's a personal choice. You can set it up how you want. I haven't used it yet, but it's completely up to you again. So for currency, you're first of all going to want to turn currency on. Okay. Once you turn it on, there should be, let's see, if I turn it off, it says local here. That'll say local originally when you load up this window as well. You want to make sure that it's on and you want to use the extension. Okay, so when you have it on, this will remain local. Okay, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click local after you've turned this on. See how it is right there? You want to turn that on and you'll get prompted and it'll ask you, are you sure you want to use the extension? It'll sync up, and that's pretty much it for the currency as far as this chatbot is concerned. Since we're using the extension through Streamlabs now, if you want to alter the currency whatsoever at all you need to do is Twitch extensions, overlay and loyalty, and then here's where you can mess with all of that. But we can get into that in a different video, or if you want to ask me about it, no worries. But okay, so just to keep going, these are all the users we have. It'll all sync up when it syncs your accounts. Mini games, you can set up your mini games like this if you wish, but that's a discussion that needs to be had later because the extension is taking care of most of this. Okay, like polling, betting, it's all very standard stuff. Notifications, you probably need to set this up and just copy it. So I'll just quickly scroll through these so you can see what each one says. Okay. Oh, I guess you can't see. Yeah, so it's all about that click though. So you get this full thing. Yes, some of these were cut off. Sorry about that. Gift sub reply. There's the end of that. Okay, cool. GameWis, we're not connected with it. Streamlabs donation. Here's our donation thing, but we're donating to Stream Elements, so we actually won't see this. So this doesn't necessarily matter as much, but you might as well put it in there. We haven't linked our Extra Life up to it yet, So there's that as well. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. The one thing I will say is if you also want to get the Mixer chatbot, um, yeah, if you also want to get the Mixer chatbot, you just go to this connections thing. You want to go down to streaming services. This is a very important window. I'll try to show you guys. Right, so I've got this. I've got this. Um, I've got what's going on here? And there we go. Okay, so I have the original Streamlabs. I duplicated it. You don't need to do that. I need to get rid of one of these actually. So I've got the original Streamlabs, but what I did was I hit Create Twitch shortcut, and it gave me this guy. So now every time I double tap this guy, it automatically the Twitch account is already linked, and it just brings me this window. Okay, in the background, and it's real quick and easy. It just creates the shortcut and it works. If you want to create a Mixer shortcut, which I also have here, and what you're going to need to do if you want to get the Mixer bot as well, you're going to want to hit Create Mixer Shortcut. Okay, it'll create it, and what will happen is when you load up that Mixer bot, instead of this purple line, it'll be, it'll be like the light green line, I believe. Let's see. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Like I said, it just takes a second to load up. There we go. Yeah, I believe it's this color. Light blue, I guess I should say. Yeah, light blue, light green, however you see it. Um, but yeah, so you'll want to link up your accounts again, exactly like that. We have you need to log into your Mixer bot first, and then your and then your Mixer stream. Just like you did with the Twitch, it's the same steps. It has all the same information in this bot as this bot, because we want to be identical and be, a same, be the same on both platforms. So you just set it up exactly the same. And if you have any trouble, just let me know, and I will, talk to you. Leave a comment, contact me directly. Either way, just let me know. But that's all there is to it. And like I said, all the currency, we don't need to configure that in this bot because it's all being done through the extension now, right? But all right, guys, thanks. I appreciate it. Just remember, it's all about that click though.